Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we began exploring Jabu Jabu's belly and rescuing Princess Ruto, who got unrescued pretty much immediately as soon as I let my hands off of her, I guess, because I had to carry her. This time, we're going to be re-rescuing her, hopefully. We can break these jars to find a fairy, which is good because I wanted a second fairy. Now that we have 3 bottles, no reason not to. And, what did I have equipped before that? I don't remember now. I guess the ocarina, probably? Doesn't really matter. We only really need the boomerang now for the rest of the dungeon, so that's pretty good. Going to take out this Beery. There was already another one in the room that I killed while giving the intro because it was getting scarily close to me in the time between recordings. In here. Weird wiggly things. We can just stun them using our boomerang. These aren't the weirdest wiggly things I've seen, though. I'm a big fan of Black Friday. That's probably my favorite of the Hatchetfield musicals. I know it's not the most popular, but I think it's a really good one as far as the message goes, and that's really what sells me on it. Ignoring that Octorok, even though it absolutely would have just been easier to kill it. That's good. Where are we? I guess we'll find out. This is an elevator, apparently. Okay. Now we can head around here in order to pick up this box and run around here. We're already approaching the end of the dungeon. This, I always forget just how short this one is, I guess. This feels about as short as the Great Deku Tree. Even if it's objectively not that short, it does feel like it. Because we already see the boss room on the compass. There we go. There's a bunch of Beery in here. I want to kill all of them. Because of what they did to my mother. And the Sand People. No, wait, they are the Sand People in this analogy. I lost the plot somewhere along the line there, which is fine, I guess. I just want to take them all out because they're annoying, basically. Especially if I'm climbing, because they can hover, sort of. Up here is a Gold Skulltula. It's really hard to aim with Link's big-ass head in the way, but that's alright. We'll kill it eventually. There we go. Now we can just climb to get this one. We don't need to use the boomerang to get the token, even if the boomerang is a cooler way to get it. It's our 34th one. I'm gonna keep climbing now. At the top, you can see there is another switch on the ceiling. And how convenient that we got a boomerang in this dungeon to hit it. That opened the way to the boss. And there's water down here, which breaks our fall even though it's shallow. That's how it works. Let's head in here. Bioelectric Anemone Barinade. This is one of the most complex bosses in the game and kind of the series, honestly. There are very few bosses in 3D Zelda games that get this complicated, except for bosses that basically just copy its whole shtick, which is that it has multiple phases. There are these jellyfish that are circling around us now, protecting the main body, which is pretty annoying. However, we can stun the main body and then target the jellyfish. The jellyfish only take 1 hit. They aren't super difficult, but eventually they'll be unstunned, which makes them annoying. That's alright, though. They're protecting the body, so just aim for the body, get it when you can. Don't bother doing a jump slash, just go for a quick stab on these if a jump slash isn't gonna hit them. Yeah. Okay, they are kicking my ass a little bit, but that's fine. This boss always kicks my ass just a little bit, and that's the best amount for it to do so. It is possible to re-stun Barinade if the, timer runs out on you, so don't worry about that. On to the 3rd phase. Want to target the main body while trying to keep your distance between you and the Beery around it while throwing your boomerang. Eventually we'll manage to hit it. Eventually. Surely. There we go. And we just want to attack the jellyfish again. This time, Barinade itself is trying to attack us using, like, electrical pulses from the, like, weird satellite-looking things on top of it. But yeah, it's not too hard to deal with this phase. And, okay. Final phase. Barinade is finally vulnerable. Want to keep moving, use your boomerang when you can, and then just strike the main body. Eventually it'll become electric again and a pain in the ass, but this phase is not too hard. Apparently. I remember this being trickier, but I guess not. It's firing these electrical pulses, it's really just a matter of strafing to avoid them, though. I love the word strafe, if you haven't noticed. I've been thinking about it a lot more because I've been consuming some Kid Icarus content, and Pit has a whole thing about strafing. Barinade is dead, and in its remains is a heart container. That's our third one. Apparently, Ganondorf just has the ability to create a parasitic, like, anemone to disturb a guardian god whale. I don't know. Ganondorf apparently has a lot of powers that I just didn't know about, according to this game. Hello, princess. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. Why can you swim with the hood now, buddy? You look cool. Cooler than I thought you would, anyway. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora's Sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it to only the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. All right. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's Sapphire. You obtain Zora's Sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, but you've finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. So, now that we've obtained the spiritual stone and completed Jabu Jabu's belly, if you didn't get the dungeon map, it is no longer obtainable since Princess Ruto is needed to press down the switch to enter the room it's in. It's not a huge deal, but hey, I'm trying to make note of all the missable items in the game. This was fixed in Ocarina of Time 3D because a small wooden box was added to the room similar to the ones in the opening room here. Alright, there are a couple more things before finishing the video. I'm gonna start by playing the Sun Song. I almost said singing it, but that wouldn't really do anything for me. And we are going to swim towards the exit now. We want to get on this arched log towards the exit, where we can see that gold Skulltula. If we get over here, we should be able to hit it pretty easily with the boomerang or the slingshot. If I can actually aim at it, that would probably be helpful. And we can just target that token and bring it down with the boomerang. Getting our 35th one. Not bad. Anyway, I'll play the song again, so there's... No, I'm gonna go into Zora's Domain. I'll take any opportunity I can to have that be the song on the end screen. Alright, with that, now that we have the boomerang, we have a whole lot of stuff that we can collect now. Next time in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're going to be doing just that. Don't worry, I promise it won't be more than one video of side content before progressing the story this time. See you guys then.